Tonight, somewhere in the Orion constellation, a star the size of Jupiter's orbit may already be dead, and humanity would have absolutely no idea. Because Betelgeuse, the giant red star hanging over Earth for thousands of years, is nearly 640 light years away, which means if it exploded centuries ago, the light still hasn't reached us yet. One night, the sky changes forever. One night, humanity wakes up to what looks like a second sun. And for the first time in modern history, every human being on Earth stares upward together. But what would actually happen if Betelgeuse exploded?
Betelgeuse is not a normal star. It is a red supergiant, a dying monster nearing the final stage of stellar evolution. If you replaced our sun with Betelgeuse, its outer atmosphere would stretch beyond Mars, possibly even reaching Jupiter. Inside that swollen red shell, the star is already unstable. Astronomers have watched it pulse, dim, brighten, and violently eject matter into space. In 2019, the entire world noticed something disturbing. Betelgeuse suddenly began fading. Night after night, one of the brightest stars in Earth's sky grew weaker. Some scientists wondered if this was it, the beginning of a supernova. Observatories across Earth focused on the star. NASA's Hubble observations later revealed massive plumes of superheated gas erupting from Betelgeuse's surface. European Southern Observatory images showed giant clouds of dust partially blocking the star. Something enormous had happened inside it. Today, astronomers believe the Great Dimming was likely caused by a violent surface mass ejection combined with cooling regions and dust formation. But the fear never fully disappeared because Betelgeuse is still dying.
And modern observations suggest the star may even hide a mysterious companion star orbiting inside its outer atmosphere. Some researchers nicknamed it Beetle Buddy. Recent Gemini observations may have finally captured evidence of that hidden companion for the first time. A giant dying star with a secret companion behaving unpredictably. Exactly the kind of object astronomers fear could surprise us. But here's the terrifying part. When Betelgeuse finally dies, humanity will not receive a warning from light. The first signal arrives faster than the explosion itself. Neutrinos. Tiny, nearly massless particles produced when the star's core collapses. In less than 1 second, Betelgeuse's core implodes. Temperatures rise to billions of degrees. Gravity crushes the core so violently that protons and electrons merge into neutrons. A neutron star may form in the center. And then, an unimaginable flood of neutrinos erupts outward. Trillions upon trillions pass through Earth instantly, through your body, through oceans, through mountains, through the entire planet. Deep underground detectors in Japan, Europe, and North America suddenly light up with impossible readings. Scientists immediately realize what's happening. Betelgeuse has collapsed. Phones start ringing inside observatories across Earth. Emergency conference calls begin. Astronomers wake each other up in the middle of the night because the neutrinos arrive hours before the visible explosion. Humanity would know a star has died before anyone can see it. Then comes the wait. For hours, the world holds its breath. Social media begins exploding with rumors. Betelgeuse just emitted a neutrino burst. Is Earth in danger? Is the star about to explode? Most people wouldn't understand what any of it means, but astronomers would.
they would know humanity is about to witness something no civilization in recorded history has ever truly seen. A nearby supernova unfolding in real time. Then, finally, the shockwave reaches the star's surface. Betelgeuse detonates. For a few moments, the star brightens beyond imagination. Orion changes forever. The explosion becomes so bright that shadows appear at night. Betelgeuse may rival the brightness of the full moon. Some models suggest it could even become visible during daytime. Children walk outside at noon and see a star glowing beside the sun. Entire cities stop moving. Cars pull over on highways. Millions stand silently under the sky. Humanity suddenly realizes the universe is alive, violent, and unstable. News channels begin non-stop coverage. Live streams from telescopes dominate the internet. Some people believe the world is ending. Conspiracy theories spread faster than facts. Governments release statements assuring citizens Earth is safe. And scientifically, they are mostly right. At roughly 640 light-years away, Betelgeuse is probably too distant to trigger mass extinction on Earth. Probably. Most researchers believe Earth lies outside the truly lethal range for a Type II supernova. But safe does not mean untouched. The explosion releases colossal amounts of radiation. High-energy cosmic rays begin traveling outward through space. Some studies suggest Earth's upper atmosphere could experience subtle chemical changes over time. There are debates about whether ozone depletion or increased atmospheric ionization could occur. The uncertainty itself becomes terrifying, because nobody has ever observed a nearby supernova with modern civilization watching, and Betelgeuse is close enough to remind humanity how fragile we really are. During the first week, observatories become the center of global attention. Every telescope on Earth turns toward Orion. Scientists study the expanding fireball frame by frame. The supernova evolves hour by hour. The dead star keeps changing shape. The brightness fluctuates. Spectral lines reveal heavy elements being forged inside the explosion. Iron, calcium, gold. The atoms inside human blood and bones were created in ancient explosions just like this. Humanity would suddenly understand that we are literally made from dead stars. And now we are watching another one die. In the following months, Betelgeuse remains visible in daylight. Nights never feel completely dark anymore. Orion no longer looks familiar. One of humanity's oldest constellations is permanently broken. Ancient cultures told stories about Orion for thousands of years. Sailors navigated by it. Children learned its shape. Entire generations looked up and saw the same stars. And now, one of them has exploded in front of us. Scientists continue debating what exactly Betelgeuse was before death. Some evidence suggests the star may not even have reached its final stage yet. Other models argue it could explode far sooner than expected. The truth is unsettling. We still do not fully understand how massive stars die. Betelgeuse itself keeps defying predictions. Its pulsations are irregular, its surface behaves chaotically, its hidden companion may influence its strange cycles. Every new discovery seems to raise another mystery, which means astronomers may never see the final collapse coming. Then comes the first year. The supernova slowly fades. In its place, a glowing, expanding nebula begins forming, a giant wound in space. The remnants continue racing outward at millions of kilometers per hour. Shockwaves slam into surrounding gas clouds. New stars may eventually form from the debris. death creating future suns, cosmic destruction giving birth to entirely new worlds. But Earth is no longer psychologically the same. Humanity would never again see the night sky as peaceful, because for the first time, we witnessed a star die with our own eyes. Not in a simulation, not in a movie, not in ancient history, in real time.
And the emotional impact could be enormous. Psychologists believe a visible nearby supernova could trigger a profound shift in human perspective. Some people would feel insignificant. Others would feel connected to the cosmos for the first time. Many would simply feel fear. Because if a giant star can suddenly vanish, what else in the universe is waiting to happen? Black holes, gamma ray bursts, rogue planets, entire galaxies colliding in darkness.
Betelgeuse would become more than an astronomical event. It would become humanity's reminder that the universe does not care about permanence. Every star dies. Every constellation changes. Even the sky itself is temporary. And yet, the strangest part is still ahead. Because the explosion we witness would not actually be happening in that moment. The light would be ancient. If Betelgeuse exploded today, humanity would not know until the year 2666, which also means the opposite could already be true. Right now, at this exact moment, Betelgeuse may already be gone. Its core may already have collapsed. A neutron star may already exist where Betelgeuse once burned. The explosion may already be racing toward us through space. And somewhere in the darkness between stars, the light is still coming. One night in the future, humanity will look up and suddenly realize the universe changed centuries ago. We were simply the last to know. Like and subscribe to What If Verse for more terrifying what if scenarios.